hello, hello, hello. Let's see, what can we do with the back? Now this front is pretty thick, so the back, I want to keep it quiet. Okay. I also have these square envelopes. I still had some left, so I want to play with them. They are nice, sturdy, square envelopes, easy to use. So what if we could just gonna put that on here, and I know it's too long, but we can snitch that off. And then we have an extra large pocket. So easy going. I'm gonna make a mark that's a millimeter smaller. And we're just gonna snip that off. Here we go. Easy peasy. And before I'm gonna put that on, so we have a nice pocket on this side. This we can glue down, just like that with this one. Then we need to I think we like to have a little outcome here. So let's work with the envelope first. So what we can do, let me flip this around so you are not attached to it. So this is the first thing you will see if you flip your page open. I'm not gonna attach it with a closure. If I'm gonna flip this over, you're gonna see right away this as a book that flipped open and closed. And so this is the first thing that we're gonna see. So this is gonna be the inside. So the inside we're gonna keep it quiet. So what if we just see what leftovers that we can use. This one is wide enough. This we can use. What if we just use this for the top and then small pieces that we had left? Why not? Use whatever you have, and we just cut those pieces. They're all the same. These pieces, they all are the same. Just gonna search for them, see how much that we have, and otherwise we can make it the same. But let's see what we have. All these little pieces. Let's see what we can make with those. Use what you have, I always say. All these little pieces we just can use. I don't know if they are all quite the same. Check. This is not from the same one, but alright, I think we got them, the small pieces, and otherwise we can cut a little more. But this is the idea of cutting. We also can keep it this piece, that's more quiet. I like to start with this piece so we can cover up this little opening here. So let me glue this, cut this off first. Let's see. And now I like to make for this one a nice tuck spot. So I'm gonna make a pocket with this little piece. So I am only gonna glue down 3 sides. It's almost empty, my bottle. Okay, I am gonna glue this down. So I'm gonna shut down the end of this envelope. And this is gonna be then the end of the, let's see what, if I add 2, it will be. Alright, so next I am gonna search for all the pieces, and then I'm just going to cut them down all the same size. Don't know which one is the smallest. I think that orange one, this one, is the smallest. Yeah, the small one. So I'm gonna cut all the same sizes, so you just can put this on here and just cut out what you have left, or you can measure and make sure that all are the same size. Why is that important, that they all are the same size? It looks so much better. So let's cut these all the same sizes till we have enough to make 2 rows of leftover pieces. Okay, what do you think? This is cute, isn't it? So, simple page with leftovers. I love it. Yay! Alright, so yeah, and this is also a leftover. I made a little card with it. And then of course, this piece I glued down on the back of the cover paper just to give it a little more touch. And that's it, guys. That's it. Alright, grab your album. And now we are going to put this inside. Only, I was just checking, this little piece did not close this this pocket, so I am just going in with the glue, just a little edge, just a small edge. To close this pocket. Now it's closed. Here we go, and now we are going to put that down on this page. Nicely in the middle. I'm just gonna eyeball this. So I'm gonna add glue here or tape. Well, no, I'm just gonna use glue. As close as I can get to the edges. Here we go. Just gonna eyeball this in the middle. Just gonna stay away 1 millimeter away from the edge, from this edge. This we can take off. Soon we are gonna do the inside page. But this is the first thing that you will see if you're gonna flip your page open. Then this is the first thing that you will see. Just a simple tuck spot. And this pocket, yeah, I was saying that I was making a notch with it, but I don't know if everybody has a nice big wound punch. I even have it upstairs, still do not have it downstairs here, but I do have a bigger wound punch, same thing as this but then a big one. So I could make a nice incision for this, but I don't know, not everybody has that. So I was just gonna leave it open for now. Alright, so I'm just gonna put something inside till it stops. And then I'm just gonna make a mark. Shall we just make a tag or a flippable piece? I always like to check that first. What do I like? So I'm just gonna score first, see what it looks like. Is it something that I like? Is it, well, if you have, this is planning for pictures normally, so it would be awesome if you put a nice picture on top here and on the inside, and you still have a large place for photos. So yeah, why not? Shall we, or we just can put it this way. It's easier to put it in. So we can decorate this later, but it is inside. Yeah. And you always can do at the end, make something that is easy to pull out, but there is something inside, so don't forget. Alright, nice. Alright, so what shall we gonna do on here? I don't want to make it too much. I definitely want to make a nice small pocket here, just simple. So I think on the inside, shall we leave it plain? Plain, or you can leave it just simple, plain, for a nice big photo mat. Because I think with all the things that I have in mind, that it's sometimes a good idea to keep things plain and simple. So let's see if I cut this. I'm still with my first set, guys. I still am. First I did cut out everything, all the images, all the tags, and then what I had left I started with. So I always keep things in my trash, and then this looks like this when we keep it simple. I think we're just gonna do that. We have plenty in mind, so one simple one we can do. Nice grungy edges. You know I like that. It's Halloween, guys, so this time it's supposed to be nice and grungy. But I always do that. Even with no Halloween. Okay, just peel this off. And keep this a little flat. Nice and simple. Sometimes it's needed. You can't do every single page pop up and pockets and all kind of things. You also need to make a balance with thin pages, quiet pages, boring pages, but yeah. And then on top here we're gonna make some pockets. Not pockets, but a nice pocket. Cool. Okay. For those who did not glue this envelope on, I should have glued this a little higher so I see this better. That is a thing that I did not notice earlier because I decided to do this afterwards. So yeah, if you are not have your envelope glued down, then I recommend that you put this higher so this fits. Okay, so cut out your page first, and when you have done your envelope, put this on and see where you are gonna add your envelope. I would do that. It's not that bad. It's not definitely not bad at all, but I would do that if I will do that over. All right, let's see what we're gonna do on the back. That's on the back. That's on top. Bop, 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 bop. Okay guys, let's do a simple pocket. Yep, let's do that. I'm gonna use, yeah, I think the 160. Yeah, on this side it will not be that thick or whatsoever. Alright, so just a nice, large, simple pocket. Meaning that I'm gonna score half inch here. Half inch here. Fold it. Make a mark at the other side. Just make it 1 millimeter smaller. And then we're going to score half inch. And we're going to cut right away. Now, how deep do we want this pocket? Let's see, maybe 4 inch or 5 inch. We're gonna make a 5 inch. Let's cut this 5 inch. Wait just a second. I'm gonna add tape on already. Yep. Let's do that. Here we go. Cut the corners. Okay. And now I'm gonna cut this a 5 inch nice big pocket. And this we're gonna save. Glue this inside. Don't forget your tape if you want to have a nice in and out pocket. Peel this one off. Now what you can do, if you want, you can put this on top. Yes, why not? But then I would like to make a bottom hinge as well for this one. Go crazy, go crazy. Just for some small tags to put in. Here we go. Go crazy. Oh, we also could have split this in two, because if you're going to add small things in here, wait just a second. We can do that, wait just a second. I'm first going to add this in. So the bottom hinge is with tape. Okay, And now I just like to split this pocket. Just going to, we can make an in between. Ooh, actually I do like that. An in between. What I mean by that is I'm gonna make a hinge. Okay, my hinge. I'm gonna cut this down. Cut down a bit. Okay, I got it. I got it. Here we go. Yes. Okay, let's see where the middle is. This is the middle. Sorry guys, there is some glue right here. I need to clean that. Yep, here with the glue. Okay. Let's see. Now I like one side here, but I definitely want this straight, so I'm gonna make another mark right here, so I know that this is pretty much straight. Okay, peel one side off. I'm just going to stay 2 millimeters away from the bottom, at least, if that's, wait just a sec. That is needed, but then you need to short it down just a little tiny bit. This one goes on the other side, right against the other one. Now why do I do this? Because now I have a full pocket. I also could just add a little glue in here, but then you don't have the ability to add your tags completely to the edge, and now you do. So yes, this is better. This is better. So if you have your tags, your smaller ones, for example, see, now you can place these completely right along. Otherwise you do have, yeah, I just prefer doing this. But you also can add just your glue. That is totally up to you. Alright, so first I am gonna add this piece. I'm gonna split this in two. How can I cut this? Split this in two. And there is where I'm going to start with the decorations. Let me smooth the edges. Why do I do this? Is because I definitely want to use the last pieces of my fur set. Do I need to have that? Do I need to be that picky with the papers? Nope, maybe not. But I just like to do it. I just like to show you, use your papers, guys. Use it first before you go to your next full sheets. There are so many ways to use your papers. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the bottom one. So I'm just gonna apply this till I reached the end. And if you don't see it that well, then you just can apply. And I'm just going to cut both the same. Don't forget to smooch that last piece. Here we go. Guys, by the way, it's almost holiday for me. Well, almost a few weeks. And I think that the time to travel project will be the last one. I think I am gonna take a break and will not be putting this on till I am back with my holiday. Hope you understand, and in the meantime for now you don't know better, I guess. Just gonna put this a little inside because we do have the space, just a little, ½ inch or something, not a ½ inch, even a little bit shorter, because I need to end, oh no, I do need to end up but I also like the image to be the same, so I'm just gonna take this a little lower. So I'm just gonna put this inside till the image is a little bit okay. I'm going to do the same thing on here. Let's see. And then the last one, we're also gonna put this inside. Yeah, what a work for just one strip. Yeah, it looks so cool. Here we go. Here we go. So tell me guys, where did you go with your holiday? Where did you spend it? Or did you stay at home? Well, I'm going to Germany to spend a week. We have rent a house. We are going to another family, mom, dad and their son. Their son is 14 years old. Yeah, I really like this. Oh, big pocket here and 2 small pockets. Don't forget, don't forget. So yeah, it's the first time that we go on a holiday together. So I am curious how that all goes. Let's see. I think I like this on the inside for this back. And then what do we have? Maybe we can do one at the bottom. Not a complete one, but oh, we also have a nice back. Ooh, what if we do this one? Something like this. Or we're gonna split this. I definitely want to go one bottom piece. So let's see. Let's cut this first at the top of this diamond, and then 2 rows. Yep, this is cool. I like it. Let's do this at the bottom. So we rent a house, and that house has a little jacuzzi in the garden, and we also have a sauna. No idea if that's the weather for, but yes, it's nearby a nice lake, so maybe the son can do some water sports or something. I don't know. Of course, we are going to do some geocaching also. We have already solved a nice mystery catch, meaning that you need the puzzle first before you even have the I call those the coordinates where it lays. What do you think right now for this one? Where is the rest of? Just cut this piece off, but where was the rest? Okay, oh yeah, here it is. Okay, this is too short, so I'm not going to use it. I am going to use this piece. Now this, I am going to cut this down nicely in between. Alright. I think I almost can call myself the leftover queen. Yes, definitely also in my name, Scrapqueen. Sometimes people say that. Yeah, it's just a habit of mine to just use it all. The creativity is enough so you can use it all. Here we go, nice. Perfect. I like it. Then we're going to use, I think I'm first gonna use this one for the back. Maybe I have something left. that we also can use, but I don't want to do too much, of course. If I don't have enough, then of course I'm just going to grab a new page from the next set, because yeah, this needs to go in, of course. No, I'm not going to cut this down. This is okay. This is okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, and then, yeah, I only have this left and this left, but that's a little bit odd, isn't it? It's a little bit odd. A little bit too much for a background, I don't know. We also can go this direction, but maybe it's too much. I think it's too much. I don't want that. So I'm just gonna keep this leftover piece for what it is. This is what I have left, guys, for my first set. So I am gonna go to my second set because I don't wanna put too much little pieces. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna use for the back. Maybe definitely one that I did not use already, because these are all the cardstock pages which I did not use. Oh no, that's too much diamonds. So I'm just gonna flip everything around. This fits nice. It's different color. It's too busy. This is also nice, but I like this brown one, so yep, that's what I'm going to use. So it's the first one that I use from the cardstock pages. So we need to go a little lower with this one, with this pocket as well. So let's cut this first completely. Okay, so now we have split this, and I still have that little mark right here. So we are going to put this inside, but we are going to make a little incision till this, so it's only one. You can make it a little tiny little triangle, tiny little bit. Just squeeze this inside, just search the way. There you go, see? It's perfect. Let me smooch this. So this is what I cut out, just a tiny 1/2 inch piece. And there you go, just move this on its place. Perfect. Nobody sees that this is a split pocket, but we do know that. Yeah, cool. So now we can add our little tags in here. Oh, I also have this image, but I don't know if I'm going to use it right now. We could. we could use it. But maybe it's not even necessary. This goes all the way down. I really like this piece right here. It really gives another dimension. So a nice big pocket and small one. So yeah, let's just see what we can put in here. Of course, these large ones we cannot put inside. Let's see what we have. We have plenty of the small ones. I think I like this one. Yeah, we have plenty. But I was just checking if I also can add a little thing right here at the bottom, but I don't know. I like it actually already. So, but we can do that later. It's not necessary to do that right away. God, I love it. Yep, easy peasy going with a nice extra pocket. Easy going. Yep, I like it. Yep. And of course, if you're going to use these envelopes, if you want to add some activity in here, then just add an extra, let me show you, just add an extra fold line in here, then you have it. So maybe later in this album I am going to need it. So, okay, I like it. So the first page is done, guys. See you soon. Bye bye.